Morning, Mr. Tunics. Let's see what I got cooking in the hatchery. Nothing. I can't remember what I last made. I know I said I wanted to try to make a tour area right here that I could put a majority of the animals in, but I haven't gotten to that yet. There we go. Okay, let me look at this terrain real fast. Just trying to get some type of foothold here. See, this would be kind of nice. You have a little tour cutting through like here. And then you can go right here. Then you have to go this way and through there. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. That'll be a good gyrosphere path. The only problem is how I will have to put it, and I can't put it over here. So that means it would have to start over here and then go there. So that means I will have to take a path like this and take it over there. Alright, Dad. If I remember correctly, there should be no population requirements. So I'm free to use as many species as I want for this particular area. Oh yeah. Hold on. There we go. Now let's smooth out this area because it's messed up. Now I can smooth this out and get it to work a little bit better. Give me a fence. Nah. I'm really hoping this works out and I could put as a lot of animals in this enclosure that I'm hoping I can. Come on. The ethical philosophy. Well, you just thinking of having biosyn try to be ethical? Or try to take a more ethical approach to make themselves look more better or legit than what Hammond and them is doing? Is it closed in all the way? Yay! Okay, now you cutting through here. I'm gonna put like a little hidden piece of water there that you will see on the tour. That way animals will go there and they'll be like, okay, that's a drinking spot. That's an eating spot. That's a drinking spot. Kind of like the little dip right there. Yep. Think that'll do it. A hidden drinking spot and then an open drinking spot. Okay. Now I'm gonna put Gallimimus in here because it's Gallimimus. Oops, I went too far down. Oh, a lot of scrutiny when it opened. Oh. Basically, they were being questioned. I gotta make sure I don't got Struthiomimus in the park either. Cause I actually want to put them somewhere. Let's see. I don't see any Struthies, so I'm free to put them in here to frolic. Trying to see what can we mix together with Ornithomimids. Ankylos, Pachyes, Ceratopsis, and that's pretty much it. Well, nothing else going on for that. I might not do that, so that means they're gonna need a regular feeder. Cause I don't want to stick to probably just that. So that's a feeder there. There's a feeder here for people that's walking there. There's a feeder there. And a feeder there. And you can hit a Rexes all the way across the park. Could they impose US wait, hold on. We'll come to Engine. Well, yeah, Engine is in the US. So never mind. I was wondering if they could impose restrictions because they were in Costa Rica, but I guess if you're talking about Engine specifically, then they should be able to.
Confirming task. Adding task.
Actually, gonna need another ranger team help out with this.
Request acknowledged.
Damn.
Acknowledged.
While I'm waiting, might as well move you over.
Asset requiring collection. Asset collection request received.
Hold on, be back, Dak. I want to see what Trike said in the Discord.
Asset being transported. Picking up asset. Asset has been delivered. Collecting asset.
Okay, now let's get some Struthies with my favorite Struthie skin. Rainforest. Okay, I'm responding to that in a bit. But I can understand where Trike coming from.
Asset transportation. Assets in the air.
Wish I had more scenery tools. I'll try to dress it up with some fallen logs so it can look like a forest.
Transportation complete.
But I'll work with what we're given. Okay, put those so close to the fence. There we go. Hold on. Love that skin.
Understood. Setting additional task. Confirmed.
Okay.
Adding to the list. En route to collect the asset. En route to pick up the asset. Asset to be collected. Heading to pick up the asset.
There we go. Okay, now for a bigger one, we got
Transportation underway.
Parasaurolophus and Corythosaurus in the park. How about a Centausaurus? Four of them as well. I think because it's social requires it, because I think I left on social. Yeah, I left on social, but not really population. I mean, I think, did I leave on population? No, it's disabled. It just had the little red mark there, like there was still a limit to how much they, I guess, animals they were willing to tolerate.
Asset transportation complete. Asset transported.
There we go. Now we got something for the folks at home. Now, how the carnival is handling over here? Go feet are doing good. Oh, well, this is nice.
Some dinosaur species are naturally shy and may be hiding in nearby forest.
Well, tell they punk asses to come out. Nah, I was right to do this like I did. It looks nice. Cause it's kind of like on a sloped angles. Like when you go in, you go down, and when you come back, you're going up. I like that. Trying to think though, what should I put in this one? I know I want to put a sauropod in here. What type of sauropod should go in this? Should it be like a towering sauropod? That way, like, you could probably see it, its head poking above the trees when you're in the gyrosphere.
Is a bird-like dinosaur that lived across North America. The name means ostrich mimic, from
Oh,
the
there they go.
long developed hind legs and bipedal structure, indicating a fast runner.
Kind of wish I could turn all the way around in the gyrosphere. Yeah, see, I knew I liked this little area coming through here, like with the little hidden lake. Oh, they're done. Yeah, what sauropods we gonna use? I think not over here. Over here is Camarasaurus with Apatosaurus. You know, so they're here. Not looking too majestic, and I guess, but they're here. Galleys, Struthies, they're all sticking with each other.
No problem. Task received.
I'm about to say, you mean you can't find your Oh my god, the AI still needs work.
Confirmed.
Yeah, got them all. That was fast. Good job, team.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Heading to collect the asset. Collecting asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
There we go. What sword pop will look good in here? Maybe Mamenchi. Mamenchis it is. We'll need 3 of them. Rainforest Mamenchis, of course. Well, 2 rainforests, 1 Mamenchi can be coastal. That works. And while those hatch, let me go wake up me boy. Be right back.
Asset has been transported. Confirming asset delivery.
Alright, made it back. Let's see. Let's see how they're doing. Okay. A little bit more space now. I mean, they're all still sticking with each other somewhat. They haven't intermingled yet. I was kind of hoping that the Ornithomimus would start to do that. They should be in here drinking, yeah. They're hidden. Oh yeah, the little compy pin. I forgot about this. I like the little compy thing. Look at directions. They're like, if only we can get out there. Damn, they is some hungry motherfucker. Hold on. Trying to find a good picture. This would be a good one for the Discord. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's better. got Ceratosaurus in here with the Dilos. How many species we got right now? 17. Well, Minchi will make 18. There goes Cerato. Okay, you over there. Okay, how close are they to being done? I'm trying to figure out what do I need to make next. I still got a lot of area left. I just need to figure out how I'm going to use it, and then I need to make sure I'm using it wisely. Like, I could possibly do something over here. This area, is this water? No, it's not water. Maybe like something behind the hotel area. What? Yeah, definitely something behind the hotel area, because I could put another viewing tower or gallery there. Kind of goes uphill too. Gotta be careful with that. Dude, I love this mountain range. It's been in, like, I think every Jurassic Park movie, like, they always had a shot that included this mountain range, and I just love it. Park overcrowding 10%. I guess that means it needs another hotel. There we go. Damn, they back at it again? That's insane that they keep going at each other like that. I don't got no raptors here, do I? No, I sure don't. This might be a good time to make a pen for the raptor squad. Oh, about time. They're gonna need a feeder. Since they might be the only sauropods here, I'll give them this paleo feeder. And some ginkgo.
list. Picking up asset.
Took a break on the fence.
En route to pick up the asset. Asset being transported. Asset required collection. Transporting asset. Asset delivered. Asset has been delivered. Asset in transit.
I swear that look like that hurts their neck. Look at that. Ow. If that was happening in real life, the dinosaur would be dead from a broken neck. Having this vertebrae twisted all with such a way. They're supposed to cradle his head and other parts of his neck too.
Asset delivery.
Like right towards the back of the head. Like, hold on. To successfully transport this creature, it would have to be a something to cradle the head, like right here around the back right here. Then various spots around the neck, like here, and then right there, you know, so that way there's no slack. It keeps the neck not stiff but supported. You don't have to worry about hurting the dang thing. Alright, let's take this tour at night. See what we see. We see a helicopter. A rare species indeed. Particularly might be the noisiest thing upon arrival.
Struthiomimus has large eyes and no teeth, but with 4 limbs and longer claws than other genera of its type.
Oh, it's raining. Oh wait, it's raining. It's not raining in here? Well, what do you know, gyrosphere? Trying to catch a glimpse of the Momenchi's Fab's favorite dino.
Shaped teeth, meaning she can chew plant matter rather than use gizzard stones as other sauropods do.
Where is it? They must have walked by in the trees. No, not this connection quality thing. That thing plagues my streams, man.
Jurassic World engineers have developed glass tempered to withstand the venomous spray of a Dilophosaurus.
There go a Momenchi. There go 2 of them actually. So one must have walked to eat the food. That looks about as good as I thought it would, actually. Yeah.
Mamenchisaurus is a large.
Well, I hope they hold that socialization pose long enough for us to get there.
And her name means Mamenchi lizard, in reference to where fossils have been found.
Does the music change depending on what dinosaur we're next to? Cause this is definitely the Hadrosaurus music. How many gyrospheres can I have out here? I want 10. Needs me more gyrospheres. I was trying to see if it changed, if we was next to a certain animal.
Want something memorable to take home with you? Souvenirs are available to purchase at the gift shop. Centaurosaurus was originally thought to have featured a unicorn-like horn until a better reconstruction moved the crest to where we see it today.
I don't know. Every time I see Centaurosaurus, I get like excited because I predicted it to be in the game. I'm like, Centaurosaurus is gonna be in there. It most likely might get included. Boom, Centaurosaurus. I had the X-Files moment. I was like, so are these guys not gonna eat though? His comfort getting low because his friends don't want to walk across to get food like he did. And they're hungry. It look like he's slowly making his way to them, so let's hope so. Okay, we need more creatures to go in here. How about a Chunkingosaurus herd? Or maybe a small herd. Yeah, none of the good features made it in, sadly. It's like these guys not trying to eat. The pen can't be that big they don't detect this one feeder right here, is it? Like, I put them all in this spot and only one made their way over that way. That is worrisome to me.
Gallimimus is an ostrich-like dinosaur regarded for its cheetah-like speed. Its name means chicken mimic.
Keep going, my Minchie. Come on, stop being lazy, guys. Go get your food. That's in episode. That's in the next coming episode, right? Brachiosaurus on the bank. You're finally starting to move that way. Good. And his comfort started to go back up. He's within reach of them, so don't have to worry no more. Damn, ran right into her.
Setting additional task.
No, I'm gonna bring the helicopter over here because maybe it'll make these Momenchis panic and go the other way.
Adding task.
Asset to be collected. En route to collect the asset. Asset collection request received.
Did it work? Did they move?
Transit has
Okay. I'm gonna do it myself. That's why I wish we still had that whatchamacallit from J-Paul. It should do a wave and then make them go in a certain direction.
asset has been collected. Asset delivery confirmed.
Come on. Leave the area. Go find food.
Asset transportation complete.
Yeah, you said. I know you said you was gonna use a few of them.
Altering position.
Keep moving. I'm hurting them. Don't try to stray from the path. I gotta herd them to the trees because they don't know where their food at. I don't. You know, this is kind of fun. It's like sheep herding, but with dinosaurs. Come on, guys, keep going. Almost to your food. Look out, gyrospheres. Okay, that should do it. Looking for food? You should be coming back this way then, because your friend's over here now. I mean, you can stop panicking now. I just really wanted to go for their food. I don't think they're gonna do it. Oh, there you go. Looking for food. There we go. Yep. You three coming together. Did he just walk through the rock? Oh my God. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Still gonna need more dinosaurs to go in this enclosure. I used Dryosaurs. Oh, Homocephaly. That'd be a nice tiny addition. Yeah, there we go. Now they're eating. This was the only smart one. Okay, so how about a Homocephaly? Jungle skin, I think they got a jungle skin. It would kind of be a nice mix, because they're smaller than even the Sleuthies and stuff, so it'd be a nice treat to see them darting around amongst like their bigger relatives. And they don't take too long to make. They cook pretty fast. Let's see. Jungle. Into the jungle. I gotta be careful. I don't want to overshoot my 150 mark on these dinosaurs too. How many are in the park currently? 61, about to be 65, which most likely might be 69 or 70 total because of Homocephaly. Let's see, you thirsty? Yep. Yep. You get nice maneuverability like this way. By having the feeders placed around the watering hole, they're forced to walk around the pans from like different angles. So, homocephaly.
Confirming task. Understood.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Kamala Safari to the park.
Confirming task.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Kamala Safari to the park.
These things are so frail. Adorable, but frail. I don't know about me, but these little guys are finger licking good. Let's hope they don't get eaten by a carnivore.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Oh look, here come the Struthies. I don't gonna lie, I like that part of the radio. I don't know who that is, but he hype as hell. He
En route to the
I like that part of the song.
asset transportation in. Asset to be collected.
And that's 4. We're gonna need to make more. This homocephaly is tiny.
Asset transported.
So homocephaly makes what, 20? Or is it 19? 20. It makes 20 species. 20 out of 68, I think the number is now. Oh, okay, right, wait. Yeah, 68 if you count the pteranodons. I need to put them in somewhere, actually. That's probably what I can have over here. An aviary, that's, yeah, aviary. It can sit right here, and maybe I can have a path or something that cuts through here, because it's like a path. What the hell is this? Yeah, it's a dirt path. I wonder why the devs did that. I don't know, maybe they were hinting at something. It's all from the first movie. Yeah, I figured as me. I recognize as much. I think it's the song that was playing when Dennis met Dodson, I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Cause I ain't saying shit. Now we got an aviary. I mean, you can't see it from here. Up in hindsight, maybe I should have. Oh no, you can. So you'll be able to see a little pterosaur action from there. I just wish I could move around. Like, I wish you can move certain spots to be there, there, here, there, there, and then right over there. That's what they need. They're missing the Dimorphodon. At least put the Dimorphodon in here because, you know, it was in Jurassic World. So, Dimorphodon. But it wouldn't hurt to have another few species like Scaphognathus, Tupondactylus, Tapirhata. Oh, I would love to see Tapirhata flying around in this thing. And like, depending on the different sizes, like the different variety that you can put in, like put in the aviary. If you get a Quetzalcoatlus, if you want to Quetzalcoatlus, it'll be 2. You only gotta have 2 in here, and like they allow you to mix them up. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 Quetzalcoatluses, 3 Pteranodons, something like that. Dimorphodons you could put in a lot, and with the same amount of Pteranodons, 5 Pteranodons, like 8 Dimorphodons, because they're so freakishly small. Like Scaphognathus would be around the same amount. Like, it's not that hard to implement. Is all they would have to do is put a limitation on certain species, and you could probably have maybe 3 different 4 pterosaurs in the aviary. That would be beautiful. Geosternbergia, yeah, I am forgetting that. Yeah, thank you, Deck. We can have Geosternbergia in here too. Oh, you get 6 Pteranodon slots. Okay, but yeah. So that's what you'll be able to do. You'll be able to mix it, but depending on size. And you can have at least maybe 3 or 4 pterosaurs flying around this aviary because it's big enough. Quetzalcoatlus can only be 2. Pteranodon 6 because of its size. Geosternbergia 6 because of its size. Dimorphodon 8. Scaphognathus 8. Tapirhata 4 or 5, between 4 and 6. What was the other one I said? Tupondactylus, the same, 4 to 6, something like that. Hexagopteryx 3, just because it's slightly smaller than a Quetz. Speaking of, we want these guys. Okay, I gotta make a path for them now. Oh, that'd be kind of cool if I can keep the path in. Oh my god, you should be able to keep the path in. You should be able to go through trees is basically what I'm saying. There we go. Oops. Yeah, Geosternbergia will fit in an ecstatic with the original trilogy because it was on the paper. There we go. It was on the paper for Geosternbergia in Lost World, but they called it Pteranodon because I think at the time they were considered to be the same, like how similar to how Apatosaurus and Brontosaurus used to be the same before Brontosaurus actually became its own separate genus, which I like. These things cost a lot of money, $531,000. God damn. Okay, so now we got them in the park. So when they get made, it should say 21. I'll be surprised if it don't. Got a little compy gate over here. Even though they could technically get out and start like ankle biting people, but you know, aesthetics. And we got a hungry Rexes somewhere. There they are. Getting some sip. Other homosexual should be done. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, it's I don't want to call it migration, but it's not exactly hurting, but they're moving about and around in the pen just about as good as I wanted them to, especially these guys. They're always moving back and forth because they're constantly hungry, constantly thirsty. So they walk over here, get something to drink, mill about, walk back this way, and you know, repeat the process. No, he's finna crash into the gate again. Here you go. Here you go. There you go.
Setting additional task.
They just don't know how to slow down. Yeah, no, it was on the paper, yeah, but that they changed the actual appearance to that of the actual pteranodon. It just had the colors. It had the colors that the Geostormbergia was supposed to have in the movie, but there was a pteranodon. Funny enough, I think there are still some depictions of pteranodon with the Geostormbergia crest. Oh.
Heading to collect the asset. Acknowledging asset collection.
They shot them fast. This thing's so tiny. They kind of easy to miss.
Asset collection request received.
I don't know where the other one is. Oh, she right here.
Picking up asset. Asset transportation.
There we go. Finally, pteranodon.
Asset in transit.
Now I just want to see if it's going to count them on the species list. It should. I think it'd be weird not to. And honestly, this rainforest skin is kind of a callback to that. Not fully, but kinda. Cause it's almost the same color as the Lost World Pteranodon. It's just done differently to match the markers of the JP3 Pteranodon. Since this is their JP3 aviary in this. Is that shit? That shit.
Delivery has been completed.
Hold on. Let me let these guys out. The Pteranodon should bring up the count too, right? 71, yeah. They bring it up to 71. It counted the numbers. It counted the species. Yeah, it did. It went up to 21. Okay. Pteranodon count. I kind of wish they had a fishing animation. That'd be nice. See them swoop down, pick up some fish. Is that? Well, you see, y'all see? I think I see pterosaur shit. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my God, look, dino doo doo. This bird shit. that is bird shit, y'all. Y'all see the bird shit? I thought it did. I thought it played the music from that Carter was listening to. I thought so. I forgot who I asked. I asked one of the bigger dino tubers if that was what it was, and they did say yeah. Oh yeah, the green one ain't too bad either. Actually, I like the wetland skin on the Pteranodon. It goes really well, like how the colors blend into each other. Almost kind of got a whole camo thing going. All right, do something, you. Fine, get you then. There we go. I still say they did a good job on this aviary. I just wish you could do more with it. It's a good addition, but it gets stale soon because we don't have all the pterosaurs that we supposed to have that and stuff like that. Oh, I'm affecting them when I do this. Interesting. There we go. Come on. Go down. Okay, I just want to see. If you look from here, zoom it in, you can hear it. You kind of might see him flying around. I should have brought it over. I should have brought it right here, honestly. Go a little somewhere a little bit closer. And I wonder what I could put over here. Maybe some Packies. Like, oh, the Packy family. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's get them in here real quick. Draco Rex, Pachycephalosaurus, and Stygimoloch. Give me this. Put it right there. Ah, shit. There we go. I'm gonna need a Packy specific paleo feeder. You're only gonna need 2. And some water. I actually like that track, Billy Oblivion. There we go. Oh my god. Come on, I can fix this. It's just a terrain issue. Come on. There we go. Packy playpen. Do I have any Packy specific food? Horsetails, right? Yeah, horsetails. Good. Alright. Gonna do it in order from least to greatest, which is Draco Rex, Stygimoloch, and then finally the Packies. Give me 2 woodlands and 1 taiga. If you ask me, the creatures that got the woodland skin, they winning. They got one of the better selections of skins. Let me see. I think it's a dinosaur around here with a woodland skin. I think it's the Corythosaurus. There. Look at them. Look at that pattern, like that pattern of green. That just looks great. And then I think the Camarasaurus have it too. That should be woodland, right? Yeah. It's just something about the woodland skin texture that makes it look realistic. Like, this is what a dinosaur skin pattern might have looked like. They might have been vibrant, they might have been all colors of the rainbow, but when it comes to believability, I love the woodland skin. And look at this woodland Draco Rex. And it meshes well with taiga. That's what I like.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Draco Rex to the park.
No problem.
I love seeing that Jeep crash into the fence. I ain't gonna lie. It's hilarious to me.
Request acknowledged.
Okay, now this is the Tiger Draco Rex, which is obviously just hella great. Alright, let's move you over. Damn.
Transport
Down goes Sambo.
en route to collect the asset.
Then I'll take 3 stickies. Might go with that basic. It's not pretty bad looking. Wetland, arid. Nah, how about arid? 2 arids and 1 step for a little diversity. Because I hardly use those skins for these guys. Feeling of oblivion just evokes a sense of heroic sacrifice. Tragedy and a feeling of relief. That, and every time I hear it start playing, I think that one part when Dr. Grimes like, no, like, Billy, stop! Billy, no! That always gets me going. I could have sworn I went with the JP tracks instead of Jurassic World ones. Could have sworn I did. Guess I didn't. Okay.
Asset delivery confirmed.
I'm still gonna need more animals to go in here too. I'm gonna actually try to load this one up. I might have to put in a few more feeders.
Asset has been delivered.
I might have to load up a few more of these too. Like I could put another species of dinosaur in to go in here with them. Like a Laurel Titan maybe. Laurel Titan probably can go in here with these guys. I'm not gonna put nothing in here with them because they go batshit crazy. I could put probably something else in here with these guys. And then I gotta be careful about where I mix everything else with. I still need to make a raptor pen too. But you know it'd be great Deck and Ferris if they had like the balloon tours. That way you can be just in the air going over the park like drifting. You get to see the park from the sky. It'd be good for like a big enclosure like this if you want to see like the Amenchis from the air or something like that. I think that'd be great. Let's see what the steps Diggy Moloch looks like. It's dark and brown, like pretty much what I was expecting. I was actually expecting it to be a lighter tone, but I guess that's what arid is for. Arid gives it that desert vibe.
Adding to the list.
Where'd that other Stiggy go? Oh, there you are.
Confirmed. Understood.
And then make some packies. And I gotta see what else I gotta make. We got a paddle. Let's take inventory real fast. How do I keep doing that? Okay. We got a paddle. We need to put in some Aranos. I need to add some Ankies. I don't got one Ankylosaur in the park yet. I gotta find some more space for the carnivores. Although if I turn off the conflict, I could mix carnivores in these, in like big enclosures like this. But I don't know yet. There's still room. Like I could still do something here along this way too. As long as I can keep it kind of obscured, that way if you're in a gyrosphere, you really don't see what's going on over here, and if you're over here, you really don't see what's going on over there. Like if you want to see what's going on over here, you come to the gyrosphere. That's how I'm trying to do it. I'm hoping I can pull that off though.
Picking up asset.
And somehow this reminds me I need to get back to J-Wog. Yeah. Didn't that used to happen in J-Paul? Because I know if it was a bad storm, the wind could actually cause the air balloons to crash. But I think they could get struck by lightning too. Like, I've never had it happen, but I'm pretty sure it could happen. I did have lightning strike my fences before. That happened in J-Pog though. Like lightning will strike the fence and either destroy it or weaken it enough to where it needed repair. And I like that you was doing in J-Pog though, Ferris, you would do constant maintenance on these fences. Like dinosaurs would attack them, sometimes the raptors would attack them. Lightning would strike them, and over time they would need to be repaired, like, and kept up to date, because like they would, I don't want to say they would lose power, but you know, they would just need to be kept up. You couldn't put up an electric fence and then just leave it here like you can in Evolution and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go over here now to this side that is not even electrified, and like not worry about my electric fence over here. And I would just do that. Did you spend like 3 hours over here and not worry about this for like 2 days? No, eventually you have to come back here and test all your fences for weaknesses to make sure there wasn't a weak spot for like your dinosaurs to get through.
Asset transported.
That's why I'm kind of wishing this game was a little bit more difficult. That way, if there was repairs that need to be on the fence, you have to send a repair crew over, and instead of the Jeep coming over here instant fixing it, it would come over here and do repairs. It would take some time. That I would love that, to actually see them working on the fence like how they did in the opening, and like the wrecks like busted through before they could finish the repairs. Oh my god. That's what got me hyped, because I thought we was going to get that, and to not get that was disappointing. Because it's not hard to do. It may be a time-consuming and frustrating mechanic, but it's a management simulator, and management is not supposed to be easy, if I'm telling the truth. Management and easy doesn't go hand in hand. You may get the hang of it and things may go smooth for a good number of while, like years, but you know, it's not supposed to stay that way, especially when you're managing animals that we have no clue of what to expect. A scene where a few characters are in the balloon tour and they fall into a carnivore paddock. Oh. Wait, what was the idea? Management simplicity, not good bedfellows. No, they are not. No, they are not, Mr. Tunics. Oh, wow, that was never hooked up. Wow, I never hooked that up. Okay. I am sorry, people that actually want to come over here and see these ceratopsids. Oh, my. They really got rid of the tree. Okay, I'm gonna put another tree here because I like that the tree was there. Oh no, you don't. That's stupid. How I can't put the tree right here, so the branches can overlap. It's not like they're gonna smack the tourists in their heads. Come on. There you go. I'm surprised they didn't. The cleaners didn't make a return. Like, know you don't want this to exactly be J-Pog, but at the end of the day, it's the only other game we can compare it to because it is what it is. Huh, the Packy has a different music than the Draco Rex and Stiggy Moloch. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a cleaning station to keep the park clean because your park could get dirty. Like, the lack of all the stuff that we used to have in J-Pog, it gets me kind of down when I think about it. So I guess that's why I try not to think about it.
Confirmed. Request acknowledged.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been hard to implement some of the stuff, like some of this more core mechanics. Especially with testing the fences. I mean, if you would click on the fence and it would say test fence for test fence, and if it had a weakness, it would tell you if it needed to be repaired. And it was interesting because you could click on any fence and just say test for weakness, and I can click right here, and if this side over here was weak, it'll shoot over here to this and be like, okay, this is the side of the fence that needs to be repaired on. They could implement that and then just have a ranger team come and actually do some work. That way when a dinosaur breaks through a fence and they actually have to repair it, you could have a holding team or something like, a holding pen. Which would be like, it'd be a nice size pen. Actually, when I think about it, a holding pen could be not even something you have to make. It could be an already pre-built pen. That way it just caters to an animal's needs, you know? It's just designated to hold them. That we don't have to worry about any requirement needs. It could just be pre-built and it's just there to keep the dinosaur or dinosaurs contained. But you have to make sure you got room for it because it might be fairly big. Like, I say maybe a rough estimate for a holder pen. Yeah, like a holder pen might be around maybe this size or about half the size, maybe about half the size. Yeah, I'll say probably about half. But you get what I'm saying. It'll be pre-built and just big enough to hold a few amount of species. So you might need maybe 1 or 2 holding pens depending on the situation. Yeah, that's why I talked about it in my improving JWE video. I gotta get back on. I forgot what I said the next topic was going to be, so I'm going to have to go to the last one I did to see which one's supposed to be next. Oh, that's why I can't see it, because I went here. I think it's gameplay. Show icon over dinosaurs. There we go. I just need to be able to see this real fast while I do that. I'll be forgetting to turn it off when I do JPOG. Not JPOG, when I be recording Hell Creek though.
Asset to be collected. En route to pick up the asset. Setting additional task. Adding to the list.
Yeah, that could work too. That'll actually be better. Depending on dinosaur size, small, medium, and large, I'm holding pens. And honestly, they could take cues from the whatchamacallit, like the for like for the small creatures, you could put them in like that raptor pen that was in the first Jurassic Park. The little raptor holding pen, you could put them in that. Medium. I'm trying to think of what medium could look like, but the large one could look like the thing that the Raptor Squad was in Jurassic World, like the new raptor holding a pen. That would be suitable for a large dinosaur holding a pen. And the only new requirement would probably be the medium holding pen, because I can't think of anything off the back of my mind for what they could take that from an existing thing in the franchise.
Asset delivered. En route to collect the asset.
Wait, are they going back for these? Yeah, wow, they're going back for them instead of spawning in new. They went back for them because they already dropped it. That's kind of cool. Since they already dropped the whatchamacallits, when I placed these down, they went back for them. That's actually good. Is that considered AI? I guess that could be considered AI. Either way, I like it. They're not too cluttered over here, are they? Oh yeah, that's right. Stiggies need 4, so let me remedy that real fast. I'm gonna just remedy that real fast and make it extra stiggy. Nah, I don't got time for it to break out. The cargo hold from the Lost World. That could be like a quarantine, because that's another thing you would need to quarantine sick animals so they don't spread their disease to the park. Like animals that are sick would have to be tranquilized and physically moved out the pen and placed into a quarantine. But that would require a better functioning disease mechanic, because the way it works in this game, by the time I get this Centaurosaurus tranked and ready to be moved out the pen, it could spread this disease to all the other ones, and then I gotta hurry up and move them, and next thing you know, I got 20 dinosaurs needing to go to a quarantine pen. So the disease mechanic would need a complete overhaul to work. And it needs an overhaul anyway, because the way it currently is in the game is actually not great. And I only say that in terms of challenge mode, because it is horrible. In terms of giving you a challenge and frustrating the hell out of you, yeah, it works great, but I would still tweak it. I just don't know how I would tweak it.
No problem.
Oh, there you go. You saying you can't find your way there. Let me drive you. Sometimes you gotta hold their hand. Look, see, that's how you not crash into the gate. Did you hit him? There you go. Okay, now I can turn the social back on.
Collecting asset.
Let's turn that back on. So it should depend on the severity of the disease to how quickly it spreads. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That way you, the whatchamacallits, that have a pandemic. And see, the thing is, the diseases actually used to be kind of more annoying in JPOG. So what JPOG had was this thing called immunization trait that you could put in a hatchery, and dinosaurs would be automatically immune to all researched diseases. So if you had, like, I forgot how many diseases the game had, but if you had 3 of them researched and you had the immunization set to your hatchery, the dinosaurs would be born with immunizations to those 3 diseases you already had researched. But what they could do is take that and tweak it to the game. That way they're born with a higher resistance to the disease instead of just being completely immune to it. That way higher, like, where, you know, high diseases with pandemic level, like, threats, would dinosaurs will have a better chance to fight off against. That way if one gets sick, it won't spread immediately to another. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, but when it comes to getting sick in the game, these hadrosaurs get sick like it ain't nobody's business. And they spread diseases like crazy. Like, they're usually the first dinosaurs that get sick in my challenge mode parks. And I never understood why is that. Like, maybe I should just look at their resistance and it'll tell me everything I need to know. Susceptible to avian influenza. Resilience genes 47. Gallimimus resilience genes, let's see, 67. And I'm pretty sure they have a very high resilience gene. Mamenchi's resilience gene 65, slightly lower than the galleys. And the Homocephalus resilience gene is actually 37. So let's see, and let me just go over here, because Percerophilus gets sick all the time, and his resilience is 51. So yeah, this definitely because of their resilience. Their resilience is low, that's why. Yes, that would make, oh my god, see, that would make use of, we could have so many more buildings. That's why people are saying we need more buildings, Frontier. That's exactly what we need. We need I can't talk today. We need a veterinary building that goes out and performs routine checkups. This team will be separate from the ranger team. But then people probably complain that if the veterinarians go out and do checkup and see that this dinosaur needs to be medicated, then why should I have the rangers go out and medicate when they should be able to do it? Because honestly, because the vets are trained to check on the dinosaur's health, not to shoot it, and not to shoot it. If the dinosaur is sick and brought to their veterinary building or the quarantine building or whatever, then yeah, that's where they take care of it and treat it. But in terms of boosting their, you know, giving them their routine shots and stuff that they need, that needs to be handled by the rangers. But the rangers won't know that needs to be done unless the veterinary team goes out and do the checkup. So yeah, I agree. Either they go out and do the checkup, or they have the rangers go out and bring them in for routine checkup. Like, I'm telling you, this game needs to be time consuming. You need to always be doing something. I shouldn't be able to have any downtime. Like, well, I should be able to have downtime, but not as much as I'm having right now. I should always be doing something. And I hope we get a sequel and they make it busy, but honestly, you could do that with this game. But they released the complete edition for the Switch, so that leads me to think there won't be any more updates for this game. I could be wrong. They might surprise us. Frontier has surprised us at all. They've gone a while without saying anything and then surprised us with a dinosaur pack. But I don't know. Usually when something says complete edition, that's it. If Frontier allowed you to dig straight down, the enclosures would be below ground level, meaning the carnivores could never escape. That would be true. That would be true. That's probably why they don't let you do that. But you should be able to make pits, honestly. And the thing is, certain dinosaurs may like the pit, certain dinosaurs may not like the pit. So you would mean you wouldn't be able to put every dinosaur in a pit style enclosure. Like every carnivore might not like the pit, so it may stress them out and they go into a seizure or slip into a coma. Yeah, mudslide, yeah. Yeah, see, I talked about that in one of my videos. It was the first video I did for improving JWE. I was talking about weather and how it should have an impact. Like, you see how it's raining now? It should have an impact on my park. And like the heavier storms, like the light storms where it's like severe wind and real heavy rain, should make it flood. The water should reach out to here. And it should stay like that. And if it and the more it continues to rain, the more the water continues to flood this area. And dinosaurs would, like the Spinosaurus, that have a certain wetland to grassland requirement, that would severely mess them up. You would have a temperamental species. But to counter that, you would have droughts because you are on a tropical island. We're in a tropical setting, so it's not always a rainforest. It would rain. It probably rain like this a lot, but it wouldn't always be like those heavy storms. And then you would have a drought that would reduce the water. It would, after heavy rain, you might get a drought, so you wouldn't have to worry about it flooding too much. It'll recede back. Or if you get a drought, this big body of water would shrink until it evaporates. And you should be able to make man-made waters and stuff, stuff like that. Like how these guys are able to walk through the water and stuff like that. If lightning was to strike it, they should get electrocuted. Lightning should be able to strike your dinosaurs like they did in J-Paul. But it doesn't matter if they don't like the pit. They need to stay put in their enclosures. I mean, yeah, you could do that. Like, that's what we have sandbox for. Then you could just make it so that you could put any dinosaur in the pit and you don't have to worry about them getting out. I'm just talking about for, like, in the way of making this game actually challenging again. Give us the ability to create, like how Planet Zoo is. Imagine being able to create an enclosure as detailed as you can in Planet Zoo, where you can make a pit, but then you can make a bridge that goes over the pit where you can look at the dinosaurs, like certain dinosaurs, like, I don't know, maybe walk over a Brachiosaurus's head or something like that. But then have it sold because maybe they don't like the pit. It causes them some kind of stress. Maybe they don't like being surrounded by all those, like, I don't know. Some dinosaurs may like it, some may not like it. That's all I'm just trying to say. I can't fully explain it, but yeah, that was my first episode in improving JWE, like weather impact. We should have like so many different types of stuff going on because of the island setting we on. It should be ridiculous. Like certain island, just like how certain islands have different storm levels, like Montanceros and Tacaño, they're nice. They don't have no bad storms. Then you got in Sorna, they have all three really, but they have the inclusion of the heavy storms. I just went through like all the types of damages and stuff that they should do and like how it should operate. They should bring back the guest thing. Like in J-Paw, you can click on the guest and see what they liked and what they wanted, where they were from, how much money they had. Some guests wanted to see carnivores hunt and kill stuff. Some guests wanted to see pens like this where all the herbivores just frolicked and enjoyed each other's company. Some people wanted to see dinosaurs that were from the same time period together in pens, like all dinosaurs from the Cretaceous period in a certain pen, stuff like that. Yeah, floods should short out the electric fence. Yeah, I even had like what you said, Ferris. Like if I had let's say I had a enclosure sitting up right here, and it had a big amount of water. The fact that I had this type of fence right here means that if it rained enough, the water could literally build up and flood down the hill into the Rex pen. And the only way that it wouldn't flood up is to have a concrete pen to actually contain the water, which means you would have to watch how you build your pens and literally possibly create like dams or something to stem the flow of the water. Like it's not that hard. Like I don't know, cause I was in a 3D class and learning about water mechanics and all like that. Like water, when you get water in the game, it's pretty fluid. Especially for something like this, it's pretty like fluid to what you want it to do. Like this right here. Like this right here, having this right here could be disastrous, because if it rains, then this floods, and then the guests here are complaining about it flooding, which means I wouldn't be able to do something like this per se. Well, if there's a drought, then this recedes, and then people are just looking like, okay, so what is this here for, My park isn't overall affected by the weather unless it's a tornado, honestly. The windstorms can damage my buildings, but that's an instant fix. Tornadoes, you just follow them around the park and you like do repairs. That's an instant fix, but stuff like that. Wait, hold on, guys. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Yo, Seabass, long time, my brother. How you be? Yeah, that's the thing. Like to make this game more difficult, it does need a tutorial on like the basics and some like advanced stuff. But like you said, Dick, it shouldn't tell you nothing at all about being able to make a pit style enclosure to house certain species, you know. That's something that, like you said, the player has to find out about. And then you find out if it works for, then you find out it don't work for all dinosaurs. Take the raptors for an example. They should need a specific type of pen because they're astonishing jumpers. A pen like this, they can clear that. They don't have to worry about testing the fence for weaknesses because they can clear it. So technically, you would be able to put them in a pit style enclosure because they're astonishing jumpers. Oh, you about to be a manager? Nice. Wait, that means if we ever visit and we're in town, we get discounts if you become the manager? Oh man. There, more infrastructure. I agree with you there. Like I was saying in my I can't talk today. Like I was saying in my improved JWE videos, this game needs to be hard. Maybe not frustratingly hard, but it just hard enough to at certain points if you're not managing it right, it gets to that point of where it could be frustrating. Certain dinosaurs shouldn't, like I shouldn't be able to, where are they at? I shouldn't be able to put my Deinonychuses in a pen like this because they might be able to jump over it as well. I shouldn't be able to put a raptor in a non-electrified fence because they might just climb over it. Like dinosaurs need specific type of fences. Like raptors, you shouldn't be able to put in a fence like this because they could climb over. Compies could climb through this, and now they're out in the park. Homalocephaly is actually tiny enough to go through this, so it shouldn't be in a contained in a fence like this either. Like JPOG, they have fence requirements, but this game needs it tailored specifically to the type of dinosaur size and like hostility and stuff like that. That too. Like I get what you're saying. Like how the what fence was that? There was a fence in Jurassic Park where at the top it angled in towards the it was the Raptors pen. Yeah, no, it was. Remember? Yeah, that's what you're talking about. It was the Raptors pen. What's up, man?
When was you gonna tell me it was raining? I said raining. It was
It's snow. I told you that this morning, man. I was like, it's snowing. You thought I was trolling. That's why. But yeah, Dick, I do. Yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah, I just came from out there.
I didn't even look outside. All I did took a glimpse.
There's a little bit more snow than that earlier this morning, so it's starting to go away, but it better not stick.
What's wrong? What happened to snow?
It's cold. I don't like it.
It looks nice.
But yeah, I agree with you about the what's it called? The angle of the fence. Yeah, they should angle inward. That can stop them from trying to that can stop them from jumping over. But then again, you still don't want a fence like this because they might try to get through. Cause remember in the novel, there was I'm pretty sure y'all all know. Well, when I was reading the Jurassic Park novel the other day through the audiobook, the raptors were actually chewing through the bars that was over the skylight because they weren't electrified. So that means they can chew through this too. It would take some time, but yeah, eventually they break out. And you don't want to give yourself that extra work of just monitoring the raptors all the goddamn time to make sure they don't completely chew through something. Oh yeah, the Metri, this venom. I like that. I like the Metri. The Metri got this venomous bite, and it drains your stamina. I'm actually considering playing the Metri when I get Path of Titans on the PC, or if it comes to console. Cause I know I want to play Concavenator first. I want to play that one first, but I might go for Metri first, so I could try out the venomous bite and stuff. Yeah, the Lambio is my favorite Seabass. I can't believe you remembered that. It's my favorite Hadrosaur, like, of all time. I kind of wish it could have made it in too, but I'll take a Laurel Titan. I'll take it. Speaking of a Laurel Titan, I was supposed to add it. How about we make it and I'll put it in over there with the Parasaurs. I think a Laurel Titan needs 3. So, just to get a game, something to do. Rainforest, Vivid, Arid, Tiger. A Lord Titan have been another dinosaur to benefit from having a woodland skin. So give me 3 of these guys. I think it was. I can't fully remember, but I think it was. Yeah, but it's a lot that should go into this game, especially coming out in 2018, and it being a management simulator. It should be so difficult. Like certain carnivores, like you can't mix certain carnivores in this game. It should be like a little bit more to it. Like I say, it should be a little bit more manageable. Like if the enclosure is big enough, you could put a T-Rex and like a Giga in the pen, and they would establish their own territories within that pen. Maybe, you never know. And they would probably only beef if they tried to expand that territory across into each other's territory. I don't know. That might be doing too much, but no, it shouldn't be unfair. No, the game shouldn't be unfair, but it should be difficult. The hardest thing in this game for me, I believe, was Isla Tacaño, trying to bounce back from being $1 million in debt, and then trying to get stuff working from there, because I didn't know that I could do like digs on one island and then go to Tacaño, just have a fossil center there and just start selling stuff. I didn't know I could do that. That was the hardest thing for me. That shouldn't be it. The hardest thing should be trying to contain these creatures and keep everybody safe. Because what did Clay say, Ferris? The way you build your part, like how he was saying, the way you build your part should determine how tough it is. That, like the way I'm building this park right now, constantly rained heavy, the water would flow through this fence because it has bars right down to this shop and flood the shop and ruin it, flood my arcade, flood my fast food and ruin them. And I only have myself to blame because I put them there knowing when I shouldn't have. Knowing that I will have this here and it could flood and rush down here. And it would be equally bad to have a path here, because if this did end up flooding and causes some type of mass flood, though at the speed of which the water could rush down, it could hit the guests, sweep them away, and then sweep them into a deeper body of water and drown them. I don't know, maybe I'm asking for too much, but I don't know. That with this type, what we're given and stuff with this type of aesthetic, that's what comes to my mind. And they wrecked you, dang. I'm trying to get some space on my phone. I need to give me an SD card. That way I could make some space on my phone to put all like my images and stuff, because it's really taking up a whole bunch of space on my phone. That way I could have it alongside my Jurassic World Alive app, and hopefully I could put Among Us back on there, and I could get back on and try to play Path of Titans, because I want to play it. I do. And then we could try to take out YouTubers, Seabass. We could go for like whenever Swerve try to do his thing, we could try to hunt him down. I would love to do that. That's another reason why I want Path of Titans to come to console, because it's supposed to be cross-platform for everything. So I would love that. I would love that. Okay, it looks like they're done. That would be a fun as hell collab, Seabass. Hunter down big name YouTubers. Although I have to admit, the creature I'm most excited to play in Path of Titans is the Megalania.
Understood. Setting additional task.
Like, I'm really excited to play the Megalania. And it's really just a big ass Komodo dragon, but that alone just sounds so badass. Question, is it Megalania or is it Megalania? Because I've always said Megalania.
Acknowledged.
Oh, nice. I might have to get that a good screen recording app. Though if I had a tablet, I probably wouldn't have to worry about such things. It'd probably be even easier if I had a tablet.
Asset collection request. Asset collection request.
Okay, guys, I'm getting hungry though, so now that we getting these little Titans place, I will be ending the stream for today. I
Picking up asset.
should be back tomorrow, hopefully with a Detroit stream. We'll see, because you know, preparing for Thanksgiving and all
Transportation.
that might affect my ability to stream. Like, I was supposed to do Detroit today, but I didn't because my PlayStation Plus ran out, and I will be renewing it tomorrow. Okay, you think I said it right the first time? Megalania. Okay.
Commencing
Cause I know species, not just dinosaurs, but species in general, have a certain way you could say their names, like Diplodocus, Diplodocus. I think it's more commonly said as Diplodocus, but it could be said either or. Either way is not wrong. It just sounds more funnier to say it the other way. But yeah. Thanks, Dex, Seabass, and Ferris. Thank you guys for stopping by and keeping me company while I try to put all 68 creatures in this park and talk about things that could make the game better. These could go towards future ideas for my improved JWE videos.
asset delivery confirmed. Asset transportation complete.
But as always, people, I need y'all to stay safe, wear your face masks, and practice social distancing. And I'll be seeing y'all later, because your boy is hungry. Peace out.